I'm Bridget A. from Drunk Dog Creative, and my new order has just arrived from Stampin' Up. It's a small order because there were just a couple things I wanted and a particular stamp set I wanted during our recent stamp sale. So it's not going to be too long of an unboxing, but I'm dying to see what they look like, and I'm dying to show them to you and to talk about some of the things I'm going to do with it. So I thought I'd do a really quick unboxing video. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna cut her open. This will probably make the table shake a bit. All right, the box is open. Let's see what we've got. The first thing is going to be something I'm very excited about. It's called the Weekend Adventures Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. Let me turn it over and put it on camera. It's a whole kit to create 6 pages for scrapbooking. I just loved the colors and motifs in this. I want to scrapbook some of the events I've done with my horse. And I thought, while I'm not a camper, which is what this sort of is about, it's really going to fit okay with the horsey theme that I'm planning. So this is the Weekend Adventures Scrapbook Kit. And I'm so glad Stampin' Up has gotten into scrapbooking. I think that's really cool. So let me show you a little bit of this. What you've got is all of your instructions. So it gives you how to cut everything, how to lay everything out, what they should all look like. Of course, you don't have to follow the instructions. You can go ahead and do it any way you want. Then it's got this great DSP. So, you know, the checkers, the forest pine trees, the sort of starry sky or splotchy. Oh, I forgot about the backside. The compass and the trail. Oh, I wonder what I missed on the other ones. Some beautiful wood. That's one-sided. Let me grab the other two and get the back sides. Some stripes and some acorns. So these are really great papers. And then there's some one-sided ones. There's this wood. A couple different woods. Oh, this is exciting. I love wood. And then there's like these cutouts, like die cuts that are can be detached with things to write on. And then there's some of the 12 by 12 inch plain cardstocks. This looks a lot like Very Vanilla. I'm thinking, yeah, some of this is the two-tone. So you can see it's a darker and a lighter. So it's the two-tone 12 by 12 inch cardstock in a couple different colors. Oh, I love this blue. This is just such a beautiful blue. And in the green. And then there's stickers as well. Lots of stickers that you can use for scrapbooking, and your photo placeholders if you're gonna use the photos in the instructions. Oh, and that's just the backing sheet. So that gives you an idea of what comes with a scrapbooking workshop kit. And for someone who's a beginner at scrapbooking like I am, longtime card maker, beginner at scrapbooking, I have found it really helpful. And it's taught me things that I've been able to then apply when I go freestyling. So really happy about that. Then I've bought some of the two-toned card sheet packs in Early Espresso. This is kind of for Thanksgiving cards. And I bought the Country Woods paper, which I'll open for you in a minute and show you. And some Secret Sea two-tone cardstock, and then some normal cardstocks in black, Secret Sea, basic white thick, which I put in every order because you can never have too much of it, and a couple colors I was running out of, especially the Cajun Craze for Thanksgiving. But let's open up this pack of the Country Woods Designer Series paper, or DSP. This is all 12 by 12 inch that we use. I love their papers. So these are double-sided, and again, I'm in love with wood textured papers, so I got the whole pack of Country Woods in really fun colors. Some traditional and some brighter. Hopefully you can see this pretty well on here. These are just going to be really good, and I'm going to scrapbook my horse and my dogs with these papers. I might make some cards with it too. Oh, I'm so glad I got this pack of DSP. This is just beautiful. So if you like that kind of country look or the woods look, that's a great one. Then I got some more embossing powders because you can never have too much of the embossing powders. These are the pack of white, clear, and black. I transfer them into like a plastic container so I can dip my stuff into it instead of pouring it, but you know, you do you. I also bought some palette knives because my old ones that I got from before Stampin' Up finally broke. Pressed a little too hard. These are really great for creating special effects with some of our neat products. So there's 3 types of knives, if you can see them, for different techniques. So I'm looking forward to playing with those. Pretty good quality. But this is the stamp set that I bought for Christmas. Now I'm going to move this box out of the way before I flip this over. I make a lot of Christmas cards, friends, family, but I also make them for all the stakeholders at work. We used to just buy them. But I love card making and I love spreading joy. So the last 2 years, I've made them all from scratch, and I work at a Catholic university. I'm a professor and campus dean. So I saw this stamp set and thought this will be perfect for this year's Christmas cards for work and for some of my friends. It is beautiful. It's called A Child is Born. And it's sort of the nativity set. And I'm picturing this embossed on a background and not colored in. So it doesn't take hours and hours to make one card, but I think I'll be able to make some beautiful cards with this set that are very meaningful and very personable. And I will, of course, show off some samples of that when I get to making them. But A Child is Born. It is the photopolymer stamp set. Now, there's a big change coming to Stampin' Up, which you've probably seen me post about, which I need to explain. The red rubber stamps that we used to have, they are being discontinued, I think, by the end of the year. I don't have the dates in my head, and it'll only be photopolymer stamps from now on. And instead of them coming in this DVD case, they're going to come in the kind of cases that our dies now come in, but a bit bigger. And the die sets will be in exactly the same size plastic case. Let me see if I can grab one to show you. All right, so this is the type of die case that our dies have been coming in. I've just put magnets in instead of the cardboard because I like my dies on magnets. I think the cases will be a slightly different size to this because they'll be a bit bigger, and so stamps and dies will each come in a plastic folder like this, which is going to make them take a lot less room to store, and I'll have to create a new system for them. But if you want any of the red rubber stamps, you need to order them now, because when they're sold out, and I think by the end of the year, they're going to be gone. I put a post about this on drunkdogcreative.com, so go look for that post, which has all the accurate details. But we're moving to just photopolymer stamps and in packets like this instead of DVD cases like this to make them take up less room. And the reason we're moving out of the red rubbery stamps is because the materials needed to make them are too hard to source now, which makes manufacturing them really difficult and really expensive. So we're moving to these clear photopolymer stamps. Anyways, that's my little sneak peek at a kind of minor unboxing. But I love this for Christmas. If you're, Catholic or Christian or of that ilk, this would be a beautiful set to make for your Christmas cards this year. And if you're into scrapbooking, go and look at some of our scrapbooking workshop kits because they're a lot of fun. There's enough stuff there that if you want to freestyle it because you're an advanced scrapbooker, you're going to have a ball playing with it. If you're brand new like me and don't know where to start, it is perfect. The instructions are so simple. Just follow them, and then you'll have a great layout, and you will learn along the way, like I am, about what looks better. So thanks for joining me for this unboxing. Have a wonderful crafty week ahead. Thanks.